introduce yourself later. I mean,
Sure, Madhu.
chat box is there. Go ahead,
Yeah, I
Satyat.
have posted that. I think we are going to start at 6:05. Please keep posting your introductions in the chat, and you might not get opportunity to speak, but you can keep chatting, and we can introduce ourselves. Good afternoon, good evening. Myself, Sanket Kumar Patra. First of all, welcome you all to our community of Pearl City Hyderabad chapter. Uh, you all are aware that the event is going to be how exciting, how interesting. I believe today marks the start of your journey with us, where every new day brings fresh opportunities to learn, connect, and grow together. I think we have a great um, setup setup of topics lined up. Today, we will invite all of our directors and the leaders who will be expressing their opinions, expressions, and also we will introduce ourselves, how we are running, what are the events we are having. Uh, Maybe Madhu, can you go to the second slide?
Yes, moving on.
That will give us a clear picture about what is the agenda today. So briefly, I will take care of the MC role as such. I will do the welcome address, and then I will hand it over to our Vice President and Director of Branches PMI Policy. I will introduce him. Then we will talk about PMI, PCC, and then how PMI PCC will benefit you. And at the end, we can have question and answers. However, I would request you all to put your questions in the chat box. Some of them we will try to be covered. I am sure it will be covered during the session. If it is not, then we will collate them and we'll answer them at the end of the session. With that, I think we will move to the next slide, where I would request our Vice President and Director of Branches, PMA Policy, Mr. Manohar Yaraguntala, who is currently placed as a PMO lead in Amar Raja. And I do not want to uh, go on and expressing more about him. I think his his profile itself is very interesting and exciting, and I'm sure you will all will have a uh, learning experience today. Before I hand it over to him, I would request everyone to please stay muted. If you want to speak on, please put in your chat, or we will have cover them during the end of the Q&A session. With that, Manohar, over to you. I hope you are able to hear me and uh, you are there.
Yeah, so Sanket, this is Vinay.
Yes, Vinay.
So can you hear me?
Yes, Vinay.
Yes,
Yes.
Vinay.
So Manohar just called me a few minutes back, and he
Okay.
had to join the PMI call.
Hmm.
Their delegation is going, and he need to join. President and vice president, they need to join that call PMI. So I will take over for the about PMI and PMI PCC. Go to the next slide.
Great. Over to you, Vinay. Then.
Sure. Sure.
Thank
And
you.
hi, everyone. Good evening. And thank you very much for joining on Friday evening. I'm sure this time is very busy and meant for family time. But, with the request from the feedback from the members, we have tried for the first time in the evening so that the other industry members like pharma and civil, they could able to join in the time. I'll introduce myself. I am Vinay Babu Tarala, the director for the membership portfolio. And I've been with chapter from past 5 years, and I've entered into the board, stepped into the board 3 years back, and we have a bunch of volunteers. I'll introduce about them during our membership portfolio activities overview. So this is our 2024 board, and again, which is carried forward for 2025, and bit of changes will happen after March. But this is the current board, starting with Komal Mathur. She's our first woman president, and she takes care about governance of the chapter, And next is Manohar Deraguntla, who is our vice president and also the director for the branches. And we have a branch at the Vizag, and we do have members from the Vizag. So he takes care of that portfolio along with the vice president role. And we have our general secretary, Miss Naga Saujanya, and she is also the director for youth and social impact, and she take care of about various YSS activities, which we will discuss in a few slides. And we have Shivakumar as a treasurer, and who is our take care about finance part of the chapter. And we have Suma, who is director for the corporate outreach, and basically handling the corporate, relations and all. And we have Gokul Kolipaka, who is our director for the events, so all the jail series and cases and network meeting and all these, activities. His portfolio take care. And we have Krishna Chaitanya P, who is our director for the communications. Whatever you see on the LinkedIn mails, all driven by the KC. And you have me there, director for the membership, which is basically welcoming members, reminding the renewals, engaging the members, whatnot. We will discuss more. And we have Suresh Adapalli, who is our director for volunteers, who take care about volunteering opportunities, onboarding them, and progression of them, and opening the new volunteering opportunities, closing, and everything related to volunteers. And we have Lata Kala, who is our director for academic outreach, who take care about relations with the relationship with the universities, especially students. We have student members, around 200 members. We have from the students, so she is heading that portfolio. And we have Seshu Gantil, who is our director for the professional development, who basically take care about workshops of the chapter like PMP, PMI, PCC, and other offerings from the chapter. Next slide, please. So we are proud to say, I think we are around 3,200 as of today, and this has been wonderful journey so far. First time we have hit 3,000 members, and I think in the region we do fall in the region called as R11, which includes 9 chapters in India and 1 chapter in Bangladesh, 1 chapter in Sri Lanka, and we are the second to cross the 3,000 members after Bangalore, and you are part of this 3,200 big community, and we are still growing, and we are really making good progress there, and you are a part of now a big community of 3,200. Next slide, please. Okay, and the last year, like 2024, was been a great year for the chapter in the form of a couple of things. While doing the basic activities or operations of the chapter, we've been pioneering a few of the initiatives like Agile series and Agile conferences and the Project Pearl and all. Every portfolio has done their went extra mile, and we could able to eligible for the award. And fortunately we are the one of the finalist of the chapter. We just lost to the Los Angeles chapter for this award, and we are really proud for. I think 2021 we have got the award, and again within very less time, again we have qualified, and we are the first runner-up, and which we typically call as chapter of the year finalist. Okay. Next slide. Okay, and apart from that, we have won this 2024 High Performing Chapter Award for the last year, and we have taken that award in New Delhi as a part of the PMA South Asia chapter engagement in last year 2024. This award is again we got in the region. In our region, as I said, we are a part of 11 chapters, and we have got this high performing chapter award. One second, one second. Somebody. Sorry about that. Next slide. So coming back to PMI, right? Now we are a part of a big community, which is well-known community in our field, Project Management Institute, which is have a headquarter in USA and founded in 1969. And you can see it has spread across the globe. We have over 5 million members and over 1 million PMP certification holders. And across the globe, we have 365 chapters, and still we are growing, and we have close to the 10,000 active volunteers. I think it should be more than that. And we have active membership in 182 countries, and still we are growing. And on right side, you can see the numbers on what are the certification holders, how many members they are currently holders, like, discipline agile, PMA, ACP, RMP, and all. So these predominantly headquartered in USA, and we are part of PMI. And how we are part of PMI, we will discuss shortly. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is just on a nutshell. I don't want to spend too much of time here. Obviously, the good reason you are a part of PMI, but if you still further want to explore, so PMI advocates on project management and has a wide variety of offerings, like, the certifications. You were already know about the PMP is a gold standard certification in the market, and we have agile certifications, micro credentials, and PMI standards. You know about PMBOK, and we have other standards as a part of agile practices, and lot many standards as a part of PMI. And they have the blogs, we have publications, papers, and all, and we have got a podcast and etc. So it is a vast ocean based on your need and the situation you are in your career. You can leverage the PMI products and certifications and publications. Next slide, please. Okay, so that's about PMI. Now, particularly if you talk about PMI PCC, PMI Pearl City Hyderabad chapter is a part of PMI. And as I said in the previous slide, you have 360 chapters across the globe. It's like we operate on the ground, so each chapters are connected to different cities across the world. And now for our combined states in Telangana, Hyderabad, we have Hyderabad chapter, which is called a Pearl City chapter. And we are a non-profit organization, and we are an extended component of PMI USA that advocates the project management, and which will we help PMI and increase the awareness about the PMI and PMP, and the benefits and all. Okay, and what is the advantage, or what exactly this PMI PCC is? It's like a local presence, and we, as you see, we have around 3,200 members now, where we are almost all the local localites, and they provide local touch points for the professionals related to the project management, and which helps in this community helps in their engagement, where you feel like a sense of belonging, and fosters a community spirit among the members. We regularly organize the networking meeting per quarter, and knowledge sharing sessions, monthly agency sessions. So we do a lot of activities. There is a slide which I will talk more on that. So with these offerings, we stay connected with the members. And we do offer the professional development, like Seshu was heading their workshops and trainings, right? So that we as a SME and seasoned, we have a team of trainers who are the SMEs. We have over decades of experience in teaching and delivering the training sessions for different wide variety of trainings like PMP and PMA ACP and corporate and academic connect. So we have a local connections with the organizations like Infosys, IBM, TechM, whatnot. If you look at our previous network meetings, every quarter we do our network meeting in one of the reputed corporate. So we maintain that relations, and along with the corporate also we maintain the relationship with the universities like Tech Mahindra, NICMAR, NAC, etc. And obviously, PMA PCC gives the volunteering, many volunteering opportunities. Right now, we have over 100 plus of volunteers catering their services to the various portfolios. Even I am the one of the volunteer. All our board members, everybody is volunteer here. So this entire Pearl City is run by a whole set of volunteers, which are more than 100 plus in number. I think it should be more than that, but yeah, so we have over 100 plus volunteers supporting various operations in the chapter. Next slide, please. Okay, so last year, if you see the highlights 2024, the membership growth is around 3,200, and we are still growing. And we have delivered the monthly events, Agile series, and knowledge sharing sessions. I think in December we have concluded our Agile conference, which was a big success. And in September we have completed our January, one of our flagship conference, which where Telangana IT Minister was the chief guest, and which was sound success. So we have been very passionately doing all these activities, and that is a game changer for our chapter when you compare with the other chapters. And we have initiated the chapter branch at Vizag, which is going on. We have started few initiatives, new initiatives there. And we have continued our delivering our workshops, PMB, SCP, and Discipline Agile, and we have collaborated academic relations. As I said, Tech Mahindra, NICMAR, and NAC, and other universities. Recently, we have joined hands with Narayana Institute Management College. So with this, right, even we are giving opportunities for these students also as a part of membership portfolio initiative, which is called as Project Pearl. We have used two Tech Mahindra students to automate few of their chapter operations, which I'll talk a little bit more while I cover the membership portfolio. And we have continued trust and social good initiatives. We have, doing extensively and the Helping Hands, Gramin Library, and other, programs like Accelerated MSMEs, etc. Those are the top chapter highlights for the last year. Please, next slide, please. So these are a few of the pictures subjected to the latest pictures are mixing from Gyanlar and Agile conference, but it can portray the conferences, college visits, MOs with the different corporates, YSHC services, teaching in the schools, students, everything in our network meeting, everything is covered in one single slide here. That's you can see how passionately people are joined, and we are making a good contribution to our community. Next slide, please. Okay, so I'll cover more about membership portfolio. As I said, I'm a membership portfolio director. So as a part of membership portfolio responsibility, the member engagement is our primary responsibility. And of course, we partner with other portfolios to deliver all these things which are quoted on the screen, like knowledge relationships monthly, network meeting quarterly, and volunteering opportunities, videos opportunities, new member orientation, which are now part of this call, and conferences. If you're not a part of Telegram group, please do join the Telegram group. I'm sure there is a link in the chat, and workshops. So everything is we partner with different portfolios, and then deliver what the members are expecting. Next slide, please. So this is a typical calendar. I would suggest everybody to take a screenshot wherein bi-monthly the network meeting, bi-monthly to the quarterly network meeting, which is an in-person. I encourage you to come and connect and meet to us and have some in-person conversation. Obviously, that conversation matters a lot. And then we have annual general body meeting yearly, which we talk about our financials and close that year. And then we have the annual conference, January and Agile conference yearly. And then we celebrate International Student Leadership Day yearly on February 3rd. And then we have this new member orientation quarterly and PMP kickstart, which is typically about explaining about what is PMP and how to start your journey. And then the other part of certification like PMA, ACP. And as I said, these knowledge series sessions and Agile series, we will do the monthly sessions, and we will do the customized workshops also for the corporates. And we have conferences from PMI also as per the schedule. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is little bit of depth about our portfolio. So in our portfolio, we are responsible for the engagement with you with respect to welcoming you to the chapter in the form of mails, in the form of broadcasting via WhatsApp and call via call. That's about and make you part of this new member orientation. We plan it and we send communication regarding the new member orientation. We take the registrations, and then we do the new member orientation. So uh, yearly we plan 4 virtual new member orientation and also 2 in-person new member orientation. So basically, which we typically do, in connection with the other events. And then also, it is our portfolio's prime responsibility to remind the members on the renewals and do that renewal broadcasting, renewal calling, and every now and then we need to refresh our database, the mail list and all. So right now, the current volunteers, as you can see, the various volunteers are already there in the call. Madhusudan and Shivani, who is our volunteer program managers for the membership portfolio. And we have Kiran and Revant, Raj, and Raj Chaitanya and Sanket Patra. Sanket is doing the MC part for the today's session. So we keep on increasing our volunteers based on the need. All these volunteers are responsible for the portfolio activities. Typically, I have shown the portfolio activities, which are more or less the operations, but there are multiple strategic initiatives also. For example, like Project Pearl, wherein we constantly think about now earlier 1.5 year back our chapter strength was around 1800 and now 3200. So we had to scale up our operations, do some automation, bring some automation. So all these things we have taken or driven through Project Pal. Okay. Yeah. Madhu, can you check Saujanya is there?
No, Vinay, she's not here.
Okay. So I'll cover about YSSO also. Go to next slide. Okay. So the name itself says, right, this portfolio is mainly take care about social impact initiatives of the chapter, and which is related to youth and other groups of the society. And our we have our flagship initiatives, especially like helping hands by PMI PCC, where we go to these two schools, especially the underprivileged schools, and help them to teach about the leadership skills and the project management in a very understandable way to these children. And then we have another initiative called Gramin Library, where we collect books from the members, and then we try to establish the libraries and in the villages, and which can help the villages to refer those books. And then we also help the MSMEs, medium scale industries to set up their project management office, uh, and help them to implement the PMO part and all. Okay, and all these are connected to the UN SDG goal and Sustainable Development Goals, according to UN. So we contribute directly to the UN SDG goals. I think last year we contributed around more than 2,000 hours. So year on year we will contribute to that UN SDG goals through YSSC. Next slide. Yeah, I think Suresh is there. Suresh.
Thanks, Vinay. Hello, everyone. Good evening again. So thanks for joining on a Saturday evening. So this is Suresh. I head the volunteering portfolio for PMI Pearl City Hyderabad chapter. So I'm with the chapter for about 2+ years now as a board member. Madhu, if you can go to the next slide. So yeah, so there are a lot of benefits for being a volunteer, right? Obviously, you learn PDUs for those who are interested in making sure that your credentials are renewed. So you have an opportunity to earn PDUs. But beyond that, there's a lot more that you could leverage being a volunteer. And before we get into the details, so let me tell you that our entire chapter is run by volunteers, right? So there is no full-time employees working on chapter operations. So it's actually amazing and sometimes surprising to be able to do this much just with the volunteers. So as we speak today, so we have 70+ active volunteers with our chapters across multiple portfolios. And even on the call, as when I said, like Madhu, Vani, right, Sanket, all these guys are volunteers who are running this show for us today. So I'm going to drop a link or note in the chat, right? So look out for the active volunteering opportunities that we have with our chapter. So depending on your availability, if you'd like to contribute, so choose an option that you would like to volunteer, and then we can have further discussion to make sure your interests are aligned with the chapter needs. In fact, I see some of the members on this call who have already started contributing as a volunteer, even though they are new members, and some of them have already expressed their interest. We are in active discussions with them to find out a suitable opportunity. So don't hesitate if you are interested to become a volunteer for the chapter. And I'm sure it's going to be very rewarding in terms of networking, learning, and also making an impact in the profession, right? Because as you said, we are a community of 3,000+ members. So you'll have an opportunity to interact with a lot of like-minded folks and also learn a lot from our diverse industries, because our membership base spans across multiple industries. It's not just IT. So you speak, right, some construction, pharma, aerospace, engineering. So we have all the sectors covered as a part of a member base. So it's actually very a diverse pool for learning as well. So with this, the URL for looking at the active volunteering opportunities is volunteer.pmi.org. I'll drop a link here. And we have several openings that we constantly are looking for volunteers. So do consider and apply for the volunteering opportunity. Thanks, Madhu, Vinay.
Seshu?
Hey, hi Vinay. Am I audible?
Yes, Seshu.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Seshu, now you went on to mute.
All right. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Good evening, and I'm Seshu. I'm the board of director for Academy, as Vinay said at the earlier. So I handle the Academy portfolios, and I'm doing this since 2 years. Uh, so as the name suggests, Academy is it's like spreading can. So yeah, we handle the certifications part of the PMI products. So in the beginning of the slides, Madhu, can you just go to the next slide? Yeah. So in the beginning of the slides, you would have seen one slide which talks about the products of PMI. So it's like PMP, CAPM, ACP, micro credentials. There are many others in the PMI list. So from us, it's my portfolio which actually serves the participants, the members on the PMP, ACP, CAPM certifications. Not just this, we also have our other hand, which actually serves the corporates. So one hand is the public workshops, what we handle, and we also are the ATP, that is the authorized training partners of PMI. So, and our trainers are the PMI certified trainers. It's like from the PMI, they have been authorized to give training. So, those are the trainers who actually train for us, who help our members, the participants from the outside chapter to gain that knowledge of whatever the certification they're taking and move ahead in their career. So, as a part of this journey, we do public workshops for PMP, ACP, CAPM for students specifically. And not just this, we also have a refresher course. So, refresher course, one advantage doing with us. So, PMP is a 4 day workshop, what we do. And when it comes to refresher, you can ask, okay, is that a customized workshop? But no, not for us. So here we still give the entire 4 day workshop for the refreshers who has been completed their training or who also been certified. Let's take you've been certified long back and now you joined, suddenly got to know about the chapter, you wanted to upgrade yourself to new version. You can actually go for refresher and you can attend that workshop as usual for those 4 days. And or else you've been trained already but it's been a gap where you want to refresh yourself and then attend for the examination, you can go for the refresher. So the benefits are same, whatever the regular participant gets for PMP, the same benefit we give for refresher as well. So not just this, we also have a wonderful program called buddy program. It's like whoever our recent pass outs are, they would act as a mentors for the participants. So this is a 2 months workshop, which is again a part of our portfolio activities. So anybody, the members or the participants can leverage this. So we would start assigning the mentors to the participants who got trained, and they would help them in how best they could study, how best they can prepare their own materials. In case if there is already the materials created, they would share that. They would share the tips how they're prepared for the examination. All these things would be shared in the buddy program. So it's like help me help you, correct? It's not just about we taking from the chapter, it's also we giving back to the chapter as volunteers. So all the buddy program mentors who are there, a part of the portfolio, the part of journey, are the volunteers again, who are already the participants before and now they are acting as a mentors. This is wonderful opportunity. And next, the other one, as I said, the other hand is about the corporate workshop. So the corporate workshop, as Madhu was flashing on the screen about Suma, the person who gonna talk next. She handles the corporate. So she from that I would be getting the leads for the corporate. So we do a separate workshop for the corporates in case you feel that you have some 10 to 15 people who really need the PMP or any kind of a customized certification under the roof of project management. You can always reach out to me and we can do a customized or the separate workshop for your own company. So this is the other roof of the academy portfolio. So these are few. So this year we are yet to launch the PGMP. Anybody interested can reach out to me on that. And anybody interested to volunteer for the academy portfolio can please apply it in the VRMS and reach out to me or Suresh so that you can be a part of this journey. So I'll be also posting my number and the academy email address along with my LinkedIn account in the chat. So do connect in case if you want to do any of these workshops or know more about the academy activities. And we are launching another PMP workshop in this month, February, second week. So anybody interested for that can reach out to me. So any questions or anything, I can take it up, but over to you, Madhu.
Sheshu, continue with the corporates as well. Sumo is not here, so please.
Okay. So as Suma is the corporate outreach director, you can just go to the next slide. I would give the glimpse of it. So she handles the entire portfolio, the corporate activities. As I said, any customized programs, any affiliated programs, either certified or the micro credentials kind of a things would be handled by Suma. So she is the person who actually goes to the corporate and gets us the leads of what is the requirement for the corporate. Let's take one of the company has a problem in implementing the risk management. So let's take they want something more to know more about the risk management. So we are the people who step in there and try to help them implementing the proper risk management, how they can do it. So first we need the requirements, we know about the problem statement, and then we come up with our plan or the solution how we can implement this. So this it's like a hand in hand. So Suma is a person who actually gets to the corporates, knows the problem or the objective and comes to us, and we help those people from the academy to achieve that. And second, apart from that, she also helps us in and that portfolio activities also does the sponsorship, the branding part, like getting the sponsorship for the events and the conferences. So that is the front face for the corporate activities. And not just that, we also have a industry specific groups which talks about, let's take you're a part of construction, somebody could be a part of IT. So how you can get to connect with your peers. So we already have a separate channels for those industry specific groups. So there is a separate domain for construction, manufacturing, aerospace, life sciences, and we have something like that. And whatever activities happens would roll out in those particular channels, which would be actually run by Suma. So anybody interested to be a part of those can actually reach out to Suma so that she can help you. Probably anybody can post her email address here, Madhu, or anybody, any volunteer.
Yeah, we'll do that. Seshu, thank you.
Yeah. So, thank
Can
you.
you can you handle this one too? I think Lata is also missing
I,
here.
I can cover for
Lata
Lata.
missing.
Yes, Vinay, please.
So
Good,
Vinay,
next
you want
slide.
to handle or
Yeah, if you can go ahead, so Seshu.
no? That's fine. You can take it. You move connected.
Okay, next slide. Okay, so as I was saying in the beginning, right, this portfolio is more of collaborating with the colleges and academic institutions. So we do have a strong student base of 200 plus students from different universities like Tech Mahindra and Narayanamma, NAC and NICMAR, etc. And how do we help them? We help them in with various opportunities like doing student conferences on the project management, and giving some volunteering opportunities, and and also primary offering is CAPM. So it is kind of a PMP precursor for students, especially with less experience. It's a certified associate in project management. So we advocate that CAPM to the students and how it will help them in kickstarting their professional journey. So by conducting now workshops and training sessions, or faculty deliver training sessions for them. And also form the students clubs in the colleges so that they have their own representation and can part of the chapter. Okay, and as I said, we conduct that International Student Leadership Day every year in the month of February, and we which is open for every student, not only the chapter members, for all others also. It is an open event where we bring the visionary leaders and conduct inspiring sessions so that they are motivated, and then be ready for their professional journey. And also, we also, as I said, for our membership initiative Project Pearl, we have utilized two of the students from the Tech Mahindra, where we have given the opportunity to showcase their skills, especially with the automation. They have done fantastic job in creating a small app for our portfolio, wherein it automates the welcome emails, the broadcasting of WhatsApp messages, etc. Okay, and our portfolio director Lata constantly she in search of colleges to collaborate and help the colleges to increase our member base, student members, and also help the student community. Okay, and there are few of the management colleges who rely on us to help them in the curriculum by taking part of the few sessions from our, they'll be getting few credits which are important to maintain the credits as a part of their course or the MBA. So that's about pretty much about academic outreach portfolio. And any queries, please do reach out to Lata. Yeah. Next slide, please. Yeah, Suresh, can you cover?
Yes, thanks, Anil. So Gokul is our events portfolio director. So I'm going to cover for the events portfolio. So as a part of the events portfolio, so there are several activities that happen pretty much, you could say, on a weekly basis, at least twice a month, you would see some or the other event happening. So one of the most prominent thing that you see online, you should start seeing emails pretty soon, is the webinars or knowledge sharing sessions that happen on a twice a month basis roughly, or sometimes it could be even more depending on how we get the speaker sessions lined up, right? And another part is the network meetings. As we said, we typically have about 5 to 6 network meetings in a year. So that's where we'll have in-person meetings now where you can actually do a professional networking with all the folks that are coming to the events. So we typically have an attendance of about 150 to 200 members joining for any of the network meeting at any time, right? And then we have a knowledge sharing session. There will be specific sessions around tools and techniques, around project management, and then we have sessions around industry specific groups, right? Like aerospace, pharma, right? IT, sometimes on the DevSecOps. So depending on several specific groups, so we have sessions around that. At the end of the day, you'll have an opportunity to earn easily 30 PDUs, right? At the by per year. So consider attending all the sessions, either opportunity as well learning as well as networking and connects as well. So as a part of this portfolio, obviously we are always looking for volunteers who are good at doing hosting events like MCs, right? And also content writing. So if there are any interested members who would like to volunteer, so you can again reach out to volunteer.pmi.org to submit your volunteering interest, and then we can take it further. So we're also looking out for folks who can help in a chapter website design or upgrades. So right now our chapter is a little out of date, so we would like to make it more friendly, I would say, right? User friendly. So we need some hands-on support for that as well. So we already have few volunteers, but we're going to have some more uh, joining us. We'd like to have some more joining us. Thanks, Muthu. Can you go to the next?
Suresh, your voice is breaking. I think bandwidth issue. Maybe you can turn off your video.
Yeah, let me turn off my video. Yeah. Thanks, Madhu. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. All right. So Krishna Chaitanya P is our communications portfolio director. So he is the one who heads our communication and marketing for our chapter. So just to dive a little deep into this portfolio, Madhu, if you can go to the next slide. Right. So we have our social media presence on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So all the sessions that happen, right, we typically post on YouTube after a month or so. So do online, I mean, in person or online. So you can eventually, at the end of the day, you can see the events happening on YouTube, right? So this team is responsible for all the social media communication, emails that you are getting. So this team is very focused on communications in terms of social media emails, the monthly round of emails that you see, keeping all the events summarized for the chapter, right? And also any PDU related emails. So all those things are continuously sent to the team. And the primary goal for this chapter is to make sure that we have a good online digital presence from the chapter so that we are not only just attract new members, but also keep the existing members informed of the ongoing and upcoming activities. Yep. Thanks, Madhu.
Cool. Thanks, Suresh. I think just coming back to the entire thing, I'll just cover this slide. This is something that a member engagement value proposition for that what you get from the chapter. So basically, if you are part of your local chapter, you'll have a local presence where the PMI PCC is serving the members from past 25 years in project management community. You will have all those informations or connects and everything that. And the next is community engagement, where you will explicitly connect with all the project managers in and around your locality. I mean, basically, if it's a PMI PCC chapter, you will get in and around Andhra and Telangana, combined Andhra Pradesh, and also you can attend all these seminars, workshops, uh, all the regular events that happens as shown in the events portfolio. You can attend all those events. Member for all the members, it would be free. 90% of events will be free for access, and very limited will have a paid that nominal charges for our members again. And networking opportunities where you can connect with the respective project managers and professionals across the locality and identify the best practices and relationships, and helps out in partnering with the people, finding new jobs, all those things. That's a networking. And professional development, that's main, I mean, another goal that you need for renewing your credentials and all those things with the PMI, where if you are a part of a chapter, and if you are actively following the chapter events, as Suresh just mentioned, you can easily earn 30 to 40 PDUs in an year, which obviously helps you to renew your credentials with PMI by attending all the workshops, trainings, and all those things. So the leadership opportunities provide members with an opportunity to take leadership roles in chapter, like all the volunteers today. I mean, especially the board and all the volunteers, as Suresh mentioned, 70 plus are volunteers. So you will have an opportunity to connect with the chapter and get served in the leadership roles. And discounts, I mean, as a member, you will get an discounted prices for any of the events or the chapter activities and certification courses. All those things you will get at a discounted price. That's another benefit. So into this, these are the high level picture that what you get out of chapter when you are a member of the local chapter and the local presence. Sanket, over to you.
Thank you, Madhu. Thank you, everyone, for your insights, for your detailed explanation. I believe few people have posted some of the questions in the chat box, and all of them have been answered, except one I see. Let me find out. I think that is also answered by academic
Team, if you
team.
have any
Yeah,
questions, you can just
put in the chat.
unmute yourself, and you can speak, or you can put in chat. We'll be helping out in answering those questions.
Madhu, are you able to hear me?
Yes,
Madhu,
yes,
are you?
Sanket. Yes,
Yeah,
Sanket.
yeah. Okay,
Okay.
okay. Okay. So, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Madhu. Thank you, all the leaders who have expressed and shared their insights. I see all the questions which have been raised has
One
been.
echo is there. I think some issue at your end.
Can you hear me now?
Sanket, there is an echo now. I think it is good. Please
Okay,
proceed.
great. Okay, thank you, everyone. I believe some of the questions have been already answered. Any questions, please put in a chat, or otherwise unmute yourself and please share.
Sanket, I think we can move on.
Yeah.
Hi, I have a question here.
Please,
so these
Ramara.
uh, volunteering meets. So how it happens? Is it like a whole day session and a half day session? How it happens?
Madhu, you want to take it up?
I'm just seeing Suresh is available. Suresh, if you want to take that, just give us a sec.
So if you're if you're referring to the volunteer meets, yeah, we do have quarterly volunteer meets, but they're specific to volunteers only, right? So if you're an active volunteer, so you'll be part of the volunteer meets. But the network meeting, all other sessions that are open for everybody. Network meeting, knowledge sharing sessions, or industry specific groups, anything, right? So all those are open for everybody. So this is more for volunteers. So wherein we bring all the volunteers together just to have some fun, also making sure that we update them on the upcoming chapter activities so that they can communicate to their portfolio members accordingly.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Cool.
While others are preparing for the questions, I would request you all to switch on your video so that we can capture this amazing event. May I request everyone to Maybe switch on your video. Madhu, for a moment, can you stop sharing the presentation?
Please. Yes, yes.
Thank you. I see some of them have started sharing the screen.
Cool, cool.
Let's wait, and still people are trying to prepare their backgrounds. Any questions? Madhu, are you taking the screenshot?
Yes, yes. Just a second. Yes, give me a second. Multiple screens. Give me a second, please. Cool, cool. Nice to see you all on this Saturday evening.
Say cheers or show your amazing face.
Like very difficult to stay still.
Yeah, almost done. Almost done. Thank you.
So true, Janki ma'am.
Thank you.
Just coming back to the screen.
Okay. Any other questions or any other points to have clarity?
Do we do in-person sessions monthly, quarterly, something that we connect face to face?
Yes,
The shortest
I
answer
think.
is yes. Madhu, you want to take?
Yes, please, Sanket. Yes. Yes, we do have an in-person connects that happens at the PMI PCC level. We do network meetings that is once in 45 to 60 days. Quarterly, at least once we connect in person, and mostly happens in and around Madhapur, Gachibowli, I mean IT corridor area mostly. Yes. Apart from that, we do have multiple events like conferences. Those are also in person.
Great, thanks.
Cool. Sanket,
Yeah, there
I
is
think
one
we
quick
can.
pointer. One of has posted that Telegram group. It is already posted in the chat. If you're not part of, please go to the chat box and you can find it out. And you can join the Telegram group. Otherwise, you can search in Telegram from Pulse City and you can join in.
I'm just posting all the important links once again. Maybe you can refer that.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Are we having WhatsApp group, Madhu?
no, as of now, we don't have WhatsApp group. We are using Telegram as a communication channel for members to provide all the updates that happens across the chapter. And LinkedIn page where you can follow for all the updates. Anything that happens in the chapter will be posted in Telegram channel and as well as LinkedIn actively. Please do follow that both. And team, just to mention you, there is a chapter official YouTube channel where we do upload all the event related videos, recordings, all those things into the chapter YouTube channel. Excuse
The
me.
WhatsApp
Telegram
has a
link is
limitation,
expired actually.
I think. WhatsApp has a limitation, right? We can't add much of the people there.
Yes,
Yes,
that's the
you're
reason
right.
we follow Telegram channel.
Telegram link is expired, it seems.
Give me a second. Revan, can you check that, please?
What about the buddy program? How to initiate that?
I mean, you want to volunteer as a buddy or you want to have a buddy for writing the exam? Just to
No,
clarify.
I already wrote exam, but for like any queries related to project management, to check that.
Yes, you can reach out to Seshu. I think he just dropped his number in the chat. He
Okay.
can assist you further more details in respect to the buddy program.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And the Agile conference means how it will happen. It's like live or it's
That's an
offline.
high. Okay,
It,
that's an hybrid conference that happens from the PMI PCC. There will be two options. You can join it in virtual or you can join it in person. And that's completed in December. And I think we need to wait for the next December to come
oh,
out as per the calendar. Kanu.
okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes.
Basically, if any like notifications, like how we will receive this notification, like virtual meetings or like 1 week before or like that.
Yes, basically any event that happens at the PMIPC chapter will have an advance communication of 15 days to 10 to 15 days approximately. If it's in person, it will be more than that, 3 weeks in advance to help you to get accommodated, traveling or all those things. So anything will have an advance communication. Check out your emails and make sure you unspam @pmi-pcc.org where all the communications will come from that emails. So check out your spam box if you are not receiving any communications once and see if there is any emails from @pmi-pcc.org. Please make sure that is an recommended sender so that you will get all the email communications of the chapter regularly.
Madhu, one more
Thanks,
question
Madhu.
from my side. One more
Yes,
question
Karthik.
from my side.
Yes.
mypmi.org I'm registered with. You're talking about PCC. These two are different.
Yes, PCC is the local chapters one. PMI is PMI.org is the global one.
I have one more request, Madhu. Actually, in future, can we start like WhatsApp group because the Telegram we're unable to receive the notifications. Uh, like PMI related information, like WhatsApp group. Is it possible because easy to we track the notification whenever we
Yes,
specifically
we
for this
take your feedback.
for specific like event management. So easily to trigger the notifications for the members who are there.
Yes, we take your feedback. Thanks for that. We look into the options and explore that more in detail because we got some limitations and couldn't run that to the vast people. So that's where we were a bit cautious on the things, but we'll take your feedback and we'll look into it. Thank you.
Thanks, Madhu.
Madhu, I just have a couple of questions on a couple of events. Is that fine to ask?
Yes, please. Yes,
Please.
please. Go on.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
a couple more minutes.
Yeah. So I just want to check when is the PMP Kickstarter happening? And you spoke about the buddy program for assisting exams. Okay. I happen to like I'm planning to give it in either Hyderabad or Chennai. So uh, like I just need some guidance there. So whom
Yes.
to reach there?
There is an upcoming workshop with respect to the PMP. I think the Seshu just mentioned the dates. I think it's kickstarting in 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
And the buddy program is, as Seshu mentioned, if you start registering for the workshop and if you complete your workshop of 35 PDOs, then Seshu will help you connecting with someone who recently got passed out with the exam, and he can guide you with the fresh mind that how he cracked his exam.
Thanks a lot, Madhu. Yeah, thank you.
His contact
Madhu,
details
Will
is
we
in
get
chat.
this notification in Telegram? Because even I plan to write. So, of when this
stop.
program or workshop is there?
That's starting down from 2 weeks
February
from
1st.
now.
1st of
February,
February.
1st of February. Sorry, I
So
just
February. Okay.
yeah. Just connect
In
with
that,
Seshu for more details. He can
okay,
help you. His contact
okay,
details is in chat. His LinkedIn
Let me
profile
check.
too.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ajay has posted the same question. I'm a new to PMP. I joined QA late. I need info for achieving 35 PDO for exam. Madhu, you have answered. Yeah, I mean, you have already answered.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yes. So we are running out. We are good with the time. So just closing notes.
Madhu,
Yes,
feedback
go.
form. Just a reminder.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
going back
Did
to
you
the
post
same.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is already been posted by Revan.
team
Okay.
members, thanks for joining. So there is a feedback form link that we posted in the chat. Please do share your feedback so that we can that will help us to enhance your meeting experience or the conference experience or the joining experience of the chapter. Please, your feedback is valuable to improve the communications and chapter operations. For any details related to the workshop or academia, please reach out to Seshu. Here is his contact details and the email ID. He would be helping out with respect to PMP workshop or prep buddy support, or when is the new workshop coming up. All those things he can answer in detail and he can give you the right information.
Madhu, one question. Praveen here.
Yes,
only 1
Praveen.
minute. Do we get any PDUs for attending the session? Probably because we're having.
Madhu, I'm here. Sorry, can I get the question again?
Do we get any PDUs for attending this chapters, right? Hyderabad chapter.
Yes, y'all get the PDUs. For the PMP, you get 35 PDUs, and ACP it's like 21. I guess it's made 25 now. For both refresher as well as the regular participants, both get the PDUs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it will directly get credited to our account, or what is it? How do we get this?
I will be sending the PDU certificate to your respective emails. Y'all can redeem that.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
A big thank you to everyone for joining in the Saturday evening, making a time on your personal day and getting onto the meeting and connecting with us. So thanks everyone. Have a good evening and just share your feedback to improve our experience with members. And thank you. You'll get
Thank you
a
all for
thank you
joining.
email. You'll get a
Yeah.
thank you email with the recording details and all the important
Thank you,
links
Madhu.
that are required. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madhu. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
all the board
Madhu.
members that joined.
Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.